Hey, Tesla family, welcome back to I Got It.
Caution, content's hot. You get to give me all you got.
All right. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to the Model 3 unveil. We have an amazing product to show you tonight. I think you're going to be blown away.
Let me get some drink in here because I am warm. It's pretty warm today. Very humid actually, so I'm going to pour myself a little bit of a Coke here. But what I'm going to go over today in this video basically is two things. I'm going to go over my selection process, very specifically as to why, really what got me into going EV, what got me into Tesla, and then really hone in on why I chose the Model 3 long range. Secondly, I want to go over the ordering process, just to show who has not yet seen it, really how easy it is. It's very easy. Once you've made, I think the hardest part is just making your decision as to specifically what car you want and how you're going to finance it. Again, it was a little bit tricky for me to go whether I was going to go for a 6-year loan and basically own the car, or was I just going to do a lease, which would be a 36-month time frame. And so I go over all that as well. But again, I just want to welcome everybody back again. I thank you all for watching. I'm trying to build the channel, as you all know. It's only my third video, so but I'm really into the car, so I find it very easy to do these things and really speak positively about not only Tesla but the specific model, the Model 3. So, like I said, first thing is I'm going to go over the why I chose the long range, and then we'll go into more on the selection process. I will have my referral link down at the bottom. Again, I thank everybody who watches this. I'm really into this whole thing. I love the car, like making the video thing here, and so I thank you all for watching. But like I said, I'm going to put the referral link at the bottom. You get 1,000 free charging miles if you do click through a link. Mine's there. And then you go through with delivery of the car. So I will get the 1,000 free miles charging. You'll do the same and get the 1,000 free miles charging. So let's do this. First things first, let's go into my computer and we'll go over all the reasons why I got into this in the first place. So let's go. Okay, so we are now inside of my computer. We are on Tesla.com. We're ready to order the car. So here's exactly how I went about it. So you click on the website. It's going to take you automatically by default to the Model S. We're going to go Model 3. All right, now we're going to go order now. All right, so we have the car up front here. And we're looking at the white. This is, again, by default, this is what they bring you to. So, why did what brought me into even looking at Tesla, or for that matter, EV cars in general? To be honest, I really wasn't looking. I knew I was going to be getting ready to get a brand new car. And so I was doing a little bit of research, just reading about things and about EV cars, but not Tesla. And then I saw one Saturday morning, I went to a local bagel place, and this white Tesla Model 3, I didn't know it was Model 3 at the time, pulled up and parked next to me. So the guy got out, and I saw the car and it caught my eye, and I just basically just started chatting with him, and I asked him just a few basic questions. We probably talked for about 5 minutes, and he was just telling me about his car. the Model 3, things about charging it. He loves it, you name it. But the appearance of the car, the way it looked, caught my eye. So later that day, of course, I went ahead and I started watching YouTube just to get ideas about, hey, what is this car about? Tesla. I mean, obviously I've heard of Tesla, but I always thought it was this like really, really expensive car. And that's just, I guess my ignorance at the time. I didn't know any better. So after some research, and I mean just some basic, I kind of saw, they have this, Model 3 and Model Y that's, at least for me, that's in my price range. I could definitely do that. So I must have watched easily over 100 videos from day one till the time I actually ordered this car. And each time I just got more into it and more into it. So really, that's kind of how I got interested in it. And the videos just made me more interested. People, just so many positive things. It's just incredible. So I came to the website, as you can see here. I knew it was going to be Model 3. There's a couple things I knew right off the bat that I was not needing to like decide on. Only because just the way it looked and how it hit me, I knew right away that's what I wanted. So I went with the long range. As you can see here, let's go to purchase price because that's really realistic as to what you'll be looking at the day you purchase or lease the car. So I decided on the long range. So let's go over that real quickly. Why? Why did I do the long range? Well, I live in the Northeast. We have winters here with snow, obviously. So really, if I was going to get a car at this price range, I wanted all-wheel drive. It's just, I think it's so much better, less chance for getting stuck, and just safer in my opinion. So right there alone, that narrowed it down for me between the long range and the performance. So immediately I was off the standard range plus because I know I wanted all-wheel drive. Now, the performance, in my opinion, was just kind of out of my price range once you look at everything. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to stretch myself. So the long range fit perfectly. Now there's a lot of things too about the long range that I liked as well. The 0 to 60 is incredible. But let's be honest, the standard range plus is incredible with 0 to 60. I mean, do you really need more than that in everyday driving? No. So that really wasn't something that swayed me, but did I like the speed of the long range because it was more? Sure, I liked it. But you get the sound system, the premium sound system comes with the long range, and just a few other things that we'll go over a little bit later on. So let's click on that because that's what I did. And then you have 5 colors. You can go with the white, which is included, the black, the silver metallic, midnight silver metallic, and the blue, all $1,000 more. So again, they don't come with it. If you like those colors, you're going to pay $1,000 more. If you're in love with the red, that's going to be $2,000 more. Again, this was one thing, no decision for me. It was going to be white from the get-go. I love the white, and that's it. So white it is. Next thing was the wheels. I didn't know a whole lot about the wheels, so I did a little research. You can go with the 18-inch Arrow wheels, which are included. And I get mixed views on the videos that I watch. Some people like it. Some, like it or love it. They're fine with it. And others aren't thrilled, but they're either going to keep them or they're going to pop them off and go with what's obviously beneath them, which you can do, which is nice. I don't mind this. I actually like it, and mine are still on this way, so I went with the Arrow wheels. They are included. If by chance you want the 19-inch sport wheels, you're going to pay $1,500 more. To me, I thought these look great, and there's no need for me to spend the $1,500 more. And then added to that, you can take these off, and you can pop them back on and off and go with different looks depending on, how you feel, I guess, that day. So there you go for 18-inch Arrow wheels. Next, this was even an easier decision once I saw it in person for me, and that would be the interior. White or black. Black is included, but white is more. Now you're talking, for me, $1,000 was worth it to me because I just needed to have white. I thought it looked amazing. So absolutely I went with white. This is strictly, I guess, just a personal choice. There's only two choices, one black, one white. I mean, the black looks great to me, but the white was just outstanding. So that was an easy one for me. Here's the one everybody's going to have to make their own decision on. And I think now that I've made my decision and I've had the car over a month now, no doubt I made the right decision. I said no to full self-driving. Where it is at right now, I don't think it's worth $10,000. I think there's a lot of people online that do agree with me on that. One second here. So definitely, you get the Autopilot. Let me just tell you something. The Autopilot is amazing. It's the cruise control. So if you're used to cruise control, the cruise control is there. You get the lane where you go to Autopilot. So it goes from cruise control once down and Autopilot twice down. The Autopilot is going to keep you in your lane, and it also is the cruise control, combined. So that it's just amazing. And it does, as long as you have the lines on the road. I mean, you're in some country road with no lines. Obviously, it's not going to even give you the option to go that way. But if you're on like the interstates or any kind of main highway, and obviously they're painted, it's great. It really is great, especially on a long drive. So Autopilot is great. They will give you full self-driving at any time you can take it. But again, the price does seem to be going up. So it is at $10,000. If you get it right off the bat, obviously you could put it into your financing. But again, I just don't see the worth there. It's just not worth it, that amount for what you get that comes with it on the Autopilot. That's really enough. So I said no to that. And also, just one thing to throw in, there is most likely going to be, from what I'm hearing, a monthly subscription that will be coming out. I'm hoping to see if Elon gets that out here, because I would consider that. That seems like it would be a lot more affordable. So there you go. So there are all the choices you make. Once you're done with your choices, you're ready to do a continue to payment, where at that point you are going to put down $100. It is non-refundable. Yeah, obviously, if you do take the delivery, then you do get that money put towards your final payment. If you don't go with the delivery, or you're just not approved, obviously you lose that $100. But once you click and you make the payment, they run your credit. They come back with a decision. I don't know what the standard decision time frame is. Mine was the same day. So I did all this in the morning, and then later that day, I checked my email in the afternoon, and I already actually had a decision with my approval, and then you start setting up all your other things. As you can see here, I'm showing you the estimated delivery is 11 to 17 weeks now. Now mine was 8 to 12, and it was just under 8 when I finally did take the car delivery. So it has gotten even more of a wait, just to give you that heads up. Although you can always go to existing stock and get something really quickly. They do have cars to look at there, and then you don't have to wait as long. To me, it was just the anticipation is all part of the way I look at it, all part of that exciting delivery day. Once you actually waited all that time and watched all those videos, when you finally get to that delivery day, it is just an amazing day. As long as you don't get like a pouring rain to ruin it on you, which I was lucky it was cloudy, but I didn't get that as an issue. So there you go, guys. Love the car. And, if you're on the fence at all, or if there's, if you're not sure of the financing, always probably good to wait a little bit until you're a little bit more comfortable. Because this is just an amazing car, and I would never talk anybody off it. I recommend the car 100%. So, hey, there you go. All right, so there you have it. I hope that actually helps some people. I know some people aren't really into or know exactly how to go about ordering this car. Again, it's very, very different, as I was mentioning. from going to a dealership, sitting down and spending, like I have done. I think everybody else has done this. You've sat there for 3 or 4 hours, I don't know, maybe even longer, and it is stressful because the salesman's going back and forth. Let me see my manager, and this is so totally different. So I hope that has helped you all. Again, I'm in love with this car. This car is phenomenal. Everything about it, I don't have really negative, because again, I didn't have anything. I know the big talk is about, oh, you have panel gaps to worry about. And again, those things exist. I mean, there's proof through the videos that I've watched. But from what I'm hearing, and in my circumstance, I had no issues, none, like zero. And from what I'm hearing, the quality control has improved, because I'm actually myself seeing less in the way of those types of issues. So hopefully that's true all the way around for Tesla, because nobody wants to get a car, whatever, $50,000, $40,000 car, and have to worry about things aren't lined up, or there's like marks and smudge marks and stuff like that. Nobody wants that. I mean, and without those things, I don't know how you don't give this car a 10. So, and I pretty much do with mine, because I had no issues. So thank you all again for watching. More videos to come, as I promised. And again, referral link on the bottom. Click if you liked it, click the like, subscribe, and I will see you all again on the very next video. I got it.